If you're like most writers, you probably think, should I start a blog on Medium? Should I start writing on there? Is it a good place? Is it worth my time or not? And in this video, we are gonna cover some of the benefits of Medium, some of the downsides of starting a blog on Medium, and how I was able to earn over $20,000 in one single month as a writer coming up. So I did come inside to give you the rest of this video because again, I know you're wondering if it's worth it to start blogging on medium.com. And so before we dive into everything, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications so you never miss any of these epic videos coming to you every single week. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. My name is Leonard. I've been publishing online now for a little over 5 years and built a multiple six-figure writing business. So I know a lot of people that are watching this right now, you're probably feeling like, wow, I really like writing, or I really love it, and I wanna get started. Like, how do I do it? Do I blog, freelance, publish a book, write on Medium? There's so many things and it can be super, super overwhelming. And so if that feels like you, this is absolutely the right place. This is the perfect spot because again, the blogging world has changed. When I started publishing in January of 2016, everything was different. Everyone was still using WordPress blogs. Medium wasn't even around. If it was, I had never even heard of it. Again, freelancing hadn't even started yet. It was a very different time. And so trends change and Medium really has taken off. It is a growing platform. There are literally thousands and thousands of writers. They have millions and millions of unique visitors every single month. The environment has changed. Now there are literally thousands of writers using Medium and millions of readers going on the platform every single month. The cool thing is that now you do not have to start a traditional blog if you don't want to. Again, it just depends on what your goals are because again, you can either be a blogger and have your own WordPress blog where you can have affiliate sites and advertising and sell online courses, things like that. You can be a freelance writer, which I talk about a ton on this channel, where you just write for other clients. You don't actually have your own blog or your own Medium, you just freelance for others. Or you can do it on Medium. And again, Medium is what we're gonna cover today, but it's very different than freelancing and blogging. Now, Medium is kind of hit or miss with writers. Some people love it, some people hate it. Personally, like I said, I've built a multi six-figure writing business and very small amount of that has been from Medium. And it's not that I have anything against the platform, it's just that I think it is not the best idea to put all your eggs in one basket, especially when that basket is a third-party platform. At the end of the day, you do not own your stuff on Medium. Medium does. If they shut down tomorrow, you lose all of your followers and your income just goes away like that. And so that's why I tell anyone I work with that Medium is a great tool to help you get started. It can help you build momentum and it can help you make money as a writer, but I do not think this should be your sole focus. Because again, you do not own the platform. Something could change tomorrow, an algorithm could change, they decide they don't want to do it, they're going to go in a different direction, and all of a sudden you don't have a business anymore. And so that's what I want everyone to avoid. I want you to diversify your writing income so that way you're protected in case something like that does happen. Now, don't get me wrong though, Medium is a great place to get started because one of the biggest things I see with writers is they just need to put in the reps. If you've read Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, he talks about the 10,000 hour rule, and he says that you really need to do something for 10,000 hours to become an expert at it. And while I don't think you need to just start doing 10,000 hours of writing before you can make money at it, you do need to put in the reps. And so I like Medium for that reason, because again, you can get some experience, you can get started, you can literally watch this video, create an account, log on, and publish your first story today if you want. Now, you can do that with a blog as well, but blogging takes a long time. You have to get your own domain name, your own hosting package. You have to try and get your stuff to rank in search results. You have to build an audience, build an email list, build a following on social media. It's a lot of work. But with Medium, you get to focus solely on writing. Since Medium has such a big user base, there are people coming on there every single day, every single week and month and year, so that way you can publish your work and people can start reading it tomorrow. So that's a really big benefit to Medium versus traditional WordPress blogging. Again, I'm all about putting in the reps. One of the best things I did 5 years ago was I just focused on writing as much as I could. I was blogging all the time, I was guest posting on other blogs, I was just focusing on doing it. So if you're new to writing online and you need to build some momentum, Medium is a great place to do it because again, you can get started. You can start publishing 1, 2, 3 stories a day if you want to, just to start to find your voice, understand your writing style, how long it takes you to do it, create writing routines. You can start networking with other writers. It helps you get the ball rolling, because one of the things I see with so many struggling writers is that they just don't get started. And they do start a traditional blog and they do all these other things instead of actually writing. And so if you want to become a successful, confident, wealthy writer, you have to put in the reps for it. So that's probably my biggest benefit to starting on Medium, is it allows you to get momentum quickly. Not only will it help you build momentum, it has a built-in audience. One of the hardest things about blogging is actually attracting the right people to your blog and actually getting people to read your stuff. But again, Medium has so many millions of people reading their site every single day that it makes it so easy for you to literally hit publish and people can start reading it. You can get instant feedback. You can see maybe you created a viral hit, or maybe you created something that no one really wanted to read. Either way, you can get feedback quickly, and that's great because again, you know what you need to focus on and you can start to find trends and topics that interest you and attract readers. Plus, obviously, the coolest thing with it is that you can actually make money using the Medium Partner Program. And so when you have your own blog on WordPress and you get it all set up, it can take months or years to actually make money from it. Seriously, so many people want to start a blog because they love writing online, but at the end of the day, they literally make no money and they eventually quit and they think, oh, I can't do it. I'm just not like everyone else, and they give up on their dreams. And so I do like Medium for that reason as well, because again, you can start making some money. Now, I don't think it's a ton of money compared to freelance writing, but again, it can start to show you that, hey, this is actually working. I'm making 20 bucks for this post, or maybe 100 bucks, or maybe you create a viral post like I did that made over $1,000 for one single story. But at the end of the day, it helps you kind of prove that, hey, this is actually working and I'm on the right path. So those are kind of the pros to starting on Medium, but I want to show the reverse side of it because there are some downsides as well. So again, make sure you hit the comment box now because I want to know if you've actually tried publishing on Medium. What has your experience been? Hit the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Again, starting a blog on Medium does have some pros like we just talked about, but there are some downsides as well. Number one is that sadly, most writers do not make money on Medium. And a lot of times people are spending hours every single day, every single week trying to build a following, trying to make money on the platform and literally just falling flat. Now, again, I've built a multi-six-figure writing business and I've also experienced that. So it's not like you can just become a great writer and all of a sudden you're going to create viral hits after viral hits and they're going to be sending you money. Sadly, it just doesn't work like that. Sometimes you can create an amazing story that just doesn't hit, or a publication doesn't pick it up, or it's just published at the wrong time of day. Some of it's luck. And so that is unfortunate sometimes because you can put your blood, sweat, and tears into a story and have it fall flat. But on the opposite side, with freelance writing, you know exactly how much you're gonna make. For example, I just took on a new client and I'm getting paid 23 cents per word. And these are anywhere from 1 to 2,000 word blog posts. So I know exactly how much I'm gonna make when I publish this story for him. So that's very, very different from Medium, where it's a crapshoot. You have no idea how much you're gonna get paid with the Medium Partner Program. The other big downside though, as I mentioned, is that you do not own your work. So again, Medium can delete their entire platform tomorrow and you are SOL if something happens. So again, that's one of the biggest things that really I struggle with on the platform, because again, it's a great place to build momentum. It's a great place to put in the reps, but you don't own your work. And so you're one bad day away from losing your portfolio. And so that's why I always tell anyone I work with, create your own freelance writing website, start your brand online. So that way you can control your image, you can control your stories, your portfolio. And again, make sure that you're not just screwed if something happens and Medium decides to totally change their business model. So do I think Medium is a good idea to start a blog? I see both sides to it. At the end of the day, I'm all about taking action and getting started. So many people want to make money and become successful writers, but they never actually get started. And so you have to get off the sidelines and get in the game to give yourself a chance to win. And so Medium has a very low barrier to entry. It's a lot easier to get started than a normal traditional WordPress blog. And again, it can help you make some money with the Medium Partner Program. But I think the alternative and the better way to do it is in a combination of writing on Medium with freelance writing. And so at the beginning of the video, I had mentioned that I've built a very successful writing business and and had a $20,000 month, and that was all thanks to freelance writing. And so again, I like Medium. I think that it's a great platform to read. It has a ton of opportunity, but at the end of the day, freelance writing helps you control your destiny. You know exactly who you're working with. You know how much you're getting paid for each project or each word or however you price your services. And at the end of the day, it's a lot easier to scale your income. I went from $0 to $20,000 in one single month in my 20th month freelance. Now, I don't make $20,000 every single month as a freelancer, but I have made over $5,000 every single month, and it's working part-time. Plus, you can blow it out and take on new projects if you want, or have some huge month like I did where I made over $20,000. And again, that is pretty much impossible on Medium. Because remember, most writers really do not make more than $100 on the platform, despite putting in tons of work, creating epic headlines and amazing stories. You just really never know. And so with freelancing, again, you get to control your business. You get to work with clients you love. You can fire clients you hate, and you can enjoy what you do because you create your own schedule, and the income is much more sustainable than writing on Medium. I think it's freelancing as your main gig with writing on Medium as your part-time side hustle. That's what I tell anyone I work with inside my writing program, Freelance to 5K. Because like I mentioned, you control your destiny with freelancing. You can decide, hey, I want to work with 1, 2, 3, 4, however many clients you want to work with, and you know when your deadlines are, what you're writing about, and you have consistent income that you can depend on every single month, which is key to making money as a writer. And then on the side, if you do still want to make some more money or you want to write about different topics, then you can publish your stories on Medium. Because again, it's a great way. You can publish 1 story a month, or you can publish 30 if you want. It again is a little more flexible than freelancing, but you just don't really know how much you're going to make and your followers and what publication, things like that. But it will give you a nice outlet to write about other topics if you don't want to write always in your one freelance writing niche. And it will help you start to build an audience. So if you're someone that wants to build a brand about your specialty in the future, writing on Medium is a great way to start to build your tribe, build your email list, and really start to find your people. But at the end of the day, if I was talking to my former self, I would say, hey, focus your time and resources on freelance writing. Start to make consistent money month after month. And then if you still want to keep writing and you want to have some other projects, then write on Medium on the side. I would totally skip a traditional WordPress blog because it takes so long to monetize it, and most bloggers are not great at actually running a blog. Most bloggers are great at writing. That's why you signed up for this whole thing, right? But with blogging, there's so many side things that it's very, very difficult to monetize. And again, that's why so many blogs die. And that's not what I want for you. Obviously, I want you to become successful. I want you to build a profitable writing business, and I want to end the broke writer stigma. So again, if you're just getting started, focus your time on freelancing. We have a whole playlist dedicated here on the channel. And again, write on Medium on the side. You never know, you could create a viral hit. You're gonna gain some more experience, and again, you're gonna put in those reps. Well, again, hopefully that was helpful and you have a better understanding of writing on Medium, starting a blog, and freelancing, so you can kind of figure out what to do next. Now, if you do decide to start writing on Medium, you need to get featured in publications. That way you can make way more money, get curated, and start to build your following, even if you're a brand new writer. Now, I actually created a free Medium cheat sheet. So again, here's what it looks like. You're just gonna go in, type in your email, and you will get connected with this. You can print it out and make sure that you are doing everything in your power to set yourself up for success on Medium. So again, this is the exact same checklist that I use before I hit publish for every single story. So make sure to download that. Again, it's 100% free. The link is down in the description there, and you can sign up and figure out how you can start creating successful stories on Medium. And if you haven't yet, make sure to go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss any more. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate your support, and as always, I hope you have an epic day.